Da, da, da. Hey, hello, and welcome to Smells Like 90's Rock. It's Hot Toddy and DJ P.O.R.C. It's amazing how this show works. We go from there was
Full House,
right. 2 weeks ago, it was just me. Fritz from P.O.R.C. 90's on Me was wonderful enough to stay with me and do the show a couple of weeks ago, which I was very thankful for. But then last week we had a full house. It was me, you, Sheila, Baby J, and then now it's just back to you and me, as it was for so many months.
Two dope boys in a Cadillac. Back to that.
Is that what we're gonna call ourselves now?
Yeah, two dope boys in a Cadillac.
Two dope boys in a Cadillac. Hey Fritz, is this your blade of grass?
It looks like a blade of grass.
It's not a blade of grass, it's a palm.
Oh, it's a palm, right.
Palm Sunday.
Palm Sunday. I said that there was a significance. I knew this because I remember from my church days when I was growing up, I remember the palms. We would get the big, long palms.
Okay.
But, yeah, so those were like, those were cumbersome. The one you have is nice. It's tied in a knot. It's small. It's pocket size. I remember when I was growing up, when we would get palm like this long. Like, what are we supposed to do with that?
I have, Toddy. What do you think? I smoked this?
No. It just
looks like a blade of grass.
It looked like a blade of grass.
It doesn't look like that kind of grass. It just looks like a blade of grass.
We couldn't put our finger on what it is. I said there's significance behind it. I know this because I've seen it before, and that's what it was. It's Palm Sunday. Is there any? We're in May now. For God's sakes, we're in May now.
May 3rd.
What?
May 4th. May the 4th.
Hey, May the 4th be with you, and may eternal bliss fill your underwear.
Yeah, May the 4th. Is that just like if Mike Tyson said, "May the 4th be with you"?
Star Wars.
No. Yes.
May the 4th be with you.
But in terms of the way that Mike Tyson would say it, may the 4th be with you.
Yeah.
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 You know Mike Tyson, right?
Yes, of course I know Mike Tyson.
Well, that's
a hangover.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
He was also a boxer.
He's also a.
Yes.
He's gonna beat the living crap out of one of the Paul brothers, and I can't wait.
I'll watch that.
I'll watch that just to see him destroy. I think it's Jake Paul. Although Jake Paul's the nicer one of the two.
They're both trolls.
They're both douchey. So you know what? Knock them both
trolls.
out. Knock them both out. Let me tell you something about Logan Paul. He is the biggest douchebag, but damn it if he doesn't make a delicious energy drink. Prime energy drink. Sponsor us. Those are delicious.
I cut sugar out of my diet, so I can't have it.
No, the one I have is sugar-free, but it has caffeine. That's why
I can't do that.
That's why I enjoy it. Now, I don't drink anything with sugar because I'll balloon up again and I'll turn into Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Be stomping around New York City. But no, yeah, May the 4th be with you, Star Wars, whatever.
That's basically Star Wars, whatever.
That's basically modern day Star Wars now. Star Wars, whatever.
It's kind of like it's going to happen whether you want it to or not.
Yeah, guess what? There's
Star Wars.
Star Wars, and you're like,
God.
Great.
Please make it end.
What was amazing is somebody shared a photo. I think it was Mark Hamill shared a photo on Twitter this week of today 10 years ago. It was early this week. 10 years ago, 2014. It was them sitting in a round table, in comfy chairs, reading the script for The Force Awakens.
Okay.
And I remember when I first saw that the day it came out. I was at the other radio station. I remember, man, I cannot wait. This is going to be a magical time. And now, if only we knew what we were going to get for the next 10 years.
The first one was
Force Awakens was amazing.
It was great.
I actually really enjoyed it.
It was basically like A New Hope.
It was
basically that.
Mm-hmm. It was a soft reboot of A New Hope. It was, but it was good.
They sort of planted the seeds for like a new generation, and then they just did nothing.
And then
with it.
They crapped the bed.
And they just did nothing with it.
Then they crapped the bed, and the next two movies were. The next movie was
I feel the worst for John Boyega and Oscar Isaac because they seem like legitimate fans, and now they just seem like they're just like, oh my God,
why did we do this? Why did we do this?
The worst is they don't seem like they're fans anymore.
No, they don't.
That's what's just sad.
I'm just happy that it didn't ruin Oscar Isaac or Adam Driver's careers, and they still got to go on.
Kind of ruined John Boyega's career.
It did, but see, that's the thing. John Boyega and Daisy Ridley both were newcomers.
Right.
Oscar Isaac and Adam Driver were not. So
Adam Driver kind of wasn't he? He was like in Girls.
He was in Girls, and he was in some I think indie flicks. I think maybe he was in one big movie before that.
I don't know.
I didn't know who he was until Star Wars, but But like, yeah, but then his career blew up. So I mean, he definitely Oscar Isaac and Adam Driver got the Harrison Ford effect. Daisy Ridley and John Boyega got the
Mark Hamill,
Carrie Fisher effect. Unfortunately,
I hope. Well,
actually, Carrie Fisher did better than even Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill did some great things too.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we're not dogging Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill is a freaking national treasure. But
John Boyega had like another role in like a smaller budget film that had a lot of critical acclaim, but not a lot
I remember
of I forget what it was called.
Exactly. I remember that there was a movie and it was pretty big. I don't remember what it was though, and I feel bad for that.
John Boyega, resurrect your career. Don't let Star Wars keep you down.
R.I.P. John Boyega.
No, don't let Star Wars keep you down, John Boyega.
Don't let it do.
Don't let the Disney overlords tell you who you are.
Girl. Step up. Say girl.
You were Finn you were Finn in three terrible movies. It's not your fault. This is the Goodwill Hunting moment. It's not your fault.
It's not your fault. Don't do this, man. It's not your fault.